Hey you guys, this is your girl Sataya and welcome back to my YouTube channel Tay Slays. And today I will be showing you guys how I do a chunky glitter cut crease with a little bit of glitter at the bottom. So if you like what you see so far, sit back, relax, grab you a drink and watch me, or let me show y'all how I do my work. So what I'm starting off with, I arched our eyebrows a little bit, and then as you know, if you watch my videos or seen some of my videos, I mold the eyebrows down with Gots to be glued, and that's what you see me doing right now. And the eyebrow pencil that I am using the Absolute New York eyebrow pencil in the shade Smoke. Today, in this video, anything that I'll say or I forget to say or whatever, I will list all of the products down in the description box. I'm trying to get better at that because people want to know what you use, and anything I use is not a secret. And now I am carving out her eyebrows with my Max Lux Studio brush. And the concealer that I'm using is what is the name of that doggone concealer? The LA Pro Girl concealer. Let me tell y'all, if y'all don't use this, please use it. Like, it is, like, I use this. I bought some of it a long time ago, but I have finally, like, used some of it. And it goes on so smooth. Like, it's just perfect. Like, and they're not that expensive. They're only like, I think they're like $4 or $5. So buy them all because they are perfect. Like, perfect for carving out and shaping out the eyebrows. And as you see, when I'm doing my eyebrows, I like to start at the arch of the eyebrow, and then I'll go towards, like, I'll swipe up towards the front. And I know sometimes, like, when I'm saying stuff, like, it does not make sense. So let me just shut up and y'all can just watch and see what I'm doing. And now what you see me going in with is the P. Louise eyeshadow base, and I think that's in the shade 2 or 4. I believe it's one of them shades. And if you see this video jumping around all over the place, is because the video, like the video was originally like a couple hours long. Because when I'm doing videos and stuff, I like to take my time. And cut creases, they take a minute. You want to take your time and do it, and don't rush. So in a lot of scenes in this video, you'll see me doing one part of the face, and then it'll jump to the next part of the face. So that's the reason why. And what you see me tapping on her eyelids, the white powdery stuff, that was the air-spun translucent powder, and that helps with creasing and cracking. And so now what I am going in with, I'm going in with my Glow Up Academy eyeshadow palette. This is my first time using this eyeshadow palette, and I loved it. Like, I loved it. It was like no fallout. The colors were like super pigmented. And so now you see me going in, I can't remember what shade it was. I think it was a brown shade in the palette. I'm not even gonna try to remember what shades I used, but that's the palette that I use for the entire look. So I will post her link, the lady's link, down in the description box, and if you like this eyeshadow palette, you go ahead and go buy it. And what I'm using to blend in her eyeshadow is I'm using the BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm not even going to tell you the name of the brush anymore, because they do not sell these brushes anymore. I went on the website the other day and I was going to buy me some more brushes, and they do not have them anymore, and I'm so sad. I'm so upset. And now what I'm working on, I am cutting the crease. And to cut the crease, I use the P. Louise blank canvas. And I use the Morphe brush. I think it was like an M224 brush. And the brush was molded. So molding the brush, it helps you shape out the cut crease a little bit easier. And when I'm doing cut creases, I like to tap and drag down. Tap and drag, tap and drag. Also, whenever you're working with the P. Louise bases or the blank canvas or whatever it is that you're using of the P. Louise, make sure you go in and you tap off the access base. So now what you see me going in, I'm going in with my Duo Lash Glue, and I'm using that to add on my chunky glitters. And I did a full cut crease, but I kind of smoked out the ends of the cut crease with with the same shades that I had used to for the transition shade. And now you just see me going in and adding that chunky glitter on. And now I am doing my wing with the Sephora Precision Liner. And if you haven't heard me tell you guys this before, if you ain't got none of this, please go buy some of this. This is the best liner ever. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm using, I don't know why I'm acting like I can't remember, the embryolisse Le Creme or something like that moisturizer for her face. And then I use the NYX Angel Veil on her face for primer. And then I went in with a little bit of what's the name of it? It's not Milk and Magnesia. What's the other doggone name? I'm gonna list it down in the bottom of in the description box. But an important thing that I want to say, even if you have oily skin, it don't matter if you have oily skin, please be sure to moisturize your face. Moisturize your face, and you always have to moisturize before you go in with foundation. It just helps the foundation goes on a lot smoother, and then it's important to moisturize your face anyway. And I'm now the shades that I use. I went in with two different shades of the matte foundation. Like I said, I'll put the foundation down in the description box. So now I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape to highlight her face. And I'm using the Real Technique. Any of these brushes that you're seeing me use to blend or tap in foundation, they are the Real Technique brushes, and I always use pretty much the same three brushes: the setting brush, the Real Techniques, the face brush, the Instapop, the face brush, and then the cheek brush. And that's what I'm using to blend out on her face. And I always wait to the end to blend under the eyes, because as you know, the longer that you let the concealer sit, the more full coverage it'll be. So and you can see right here, like I'm kind of holding the back of her head a little bit, because every time I go in with any of my clients, I don't know if I'm getting I don't even be trying to get too close to the eye. When I'm telling them to look up, everybody's head is like they trying to go back in the seat. Like, no, sit still. Why are you moving back? That's what she laughing right there. And now I'm going in with one of the MAC powders to set under her eyes before I initially set the rest of her face. And I do that because to help with creasing, because whenever you have none of your clients are gonna continue to look up, so that's why I go ahead and set under there first, and then I go in with the rest of my powders later on. And now I'm going in with the black opal foundation stick. And I realized, like, in this video, like, I thought I brought her contour up a little bit too much, as you can see, because it's kind of like that harsh line right there. But I'll fix it in the end. And I had noticed it, like, when I was taking my videos and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, hold on, Quavo. And I'm using that same black opal foundation stick to carve out her nose. And also in this video, if you are looking at the foundation and everything and you're looking like, oh, that's too light, it's not too light. It's just you couldn't see her chest, and her chest is matches her face, and her neck is darker than her face. And I don't like to match to the neck. I like to match to the chest, because when you're looking at it, it makes more sense when you're looking directly at it and you're matching to the neck and her face is like super dark, and then you're looking at her and you're looking at the chest and it just don't look right. So that's why I match to the chest and not the neck. And the setting powder that I was using the AC Cosmetics setting powder, and I think it was in the shade Deep Beige. And this blush palette that I'm using is from Jovial's place. And then I know I didn't tell y'all the name of that contour palette I was using, but like I said, I'll list it down below in the description box. And now I am lining her waterline with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, one of her pomades, and it's in the shade Jet Black, or Jet. I'm carving out her cheeks with the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. And that lip liner that I'm using is from Morphe and is in the shade Trendsetter. And now I am going in with the Kylie Cosmetics, one of her lippies in the shade Brown Sugar. And then I just went in with a super light concealer. I believe it was from e.l.f. And I put that a little bit on her lips to brighten them up a little bit. And I was asking her, I'm like, girl, I said, why you hold your lips like that? She started laughing because, girl, what was you doing? And then now I'm going in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. I love this butter gloss, especially like this shade right here. It's like my favorite. And then right here, I had noticed like I went up a little bit too much on her liner, so I was going in with the concealer to try to fix it. And I guess the brush that I had picked up, it had like too light of a shade on it. I don't know. I think it had some of the P. Louise base on there. So I was going in trying to fix it, and it was not coming off. So I'm like, you know what? Forget it. And you know, it's probably nothing that nobody else noticed, but I noticed it myself. And what I'm using to set her face first to take away any of that powderiness or the ashiness is the Morphe Continuous Mist. And then I like to take a little fan and let it dry on their face, and then I tap it in. And for highlight, I used, I think it's Makeup Revolution, the highlight in the Makeup Revolution palette. And it's the same thing that I use for the contour. Like I said, I seen that her contour lines was harsh. And as you can see right here in this clip, this is where I'm going in to fix it. And this is it, you guys. If you like what you've seen, please hit like and subscribe and hit that little notification button at the top so you can be notified when I upload videos. Once again, we got through another video. Thanks you guys for watching my YouTube channel, Tay Slays. Bye y'all.